Hello and welcome to Dimzy's Domain, and this is another segment of Will It Return? And today we're going to be talking about, will Jackie Chun return in Dragon Ball Super? And today I'm joined by an expert in power scaling, an expert in discussions. He hosts one of the best discussions, the best podcast you find on the whole interweb. Check out Geeklist TV. Hello.
Hello, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be on your channel.
Ah man, check out the video we did regarding martial arts in Dragon Ball Super. It should come out very soon, or if it's probably out already, so make sure you check them out. But today let's talk about Jackie Chun. We know that in the Universe Survival arc, Master Roshi, Muten Roshi, is going to compete alongside Tenshinhan or Tien. So these are the two wild cards, especially in the team for Universe 7 in Dragon Ball Super. So why on earth would Jackie Chun return? So wouldn't it be ideal? We've only seen Jackie Chun make an appearance in the Budokais, these martial arts, these world martial arts tournament, in order to disguise himself and spur Goku on, spur Goku and Krillin, and encourage them to be the best possible martial artists they can be, and let them know that, you know what, they're never the best. But of course, Goku, Vegeta and all these other characters have transcended Master Roshi to be the best of the best, and they are expert martial artists. So why on earth would Jackie Chun return? Well, simply put, it's the perfect time. We know that Dragon Ball Super are lovers of nostalgia, absolute lovers and abusers of that gimmick. We saw them bring back the Mafuba, the evil containment wave, in order to defeat Zamasu. Although this wasn't the be-it end-all, whatever it may be, they never destroyed or defeated Zamasu using that means, but them bringing it back and almost defeating and sealing Zamasu away is a homage to Dragon Ball. And there's been a lot of homages to Dragon Ball, and what better homage to Dragon Ball is by not only hosting a tournament which encompasses all 12 universes, but also bringing back our much loved Jackie Chun. What do you think about this, Geeklist TV?
I completely agree. Now, I completely agree with you. Super does rely on nostalgia for a lot of aspects in the show, and
which isn't bad.
Yeah, it isn't bad, but this is like the perfect time. Like you just mentioned, Jackie Chun, whatever you prefer to call him. His name is recognizable when it comes to the whole Budokai Tenkaichis, you know what I mean? They're recognizable. He's just like one of those names, like a household name, if you will. So to bring him back for this tournament...
Just quickly interject, for the viewers who may not know, Jackie Chun was of course a play off Toriyama's liking and inspiration from Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan, the hoo hoo ha ha, Jackie Chan Adventures, Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 1. You know what I'm saying? What is good for absolute... Yes, that's Jackie Chun. Yeah, Jackie Chan. Carry on. Sorry.
You're definitely right, but moving on. It's the perfect time to bring him back. It's a perfect time to utilize him, and I just think it would be fun because I think when you look at this, Goku's character, people have made fun of the fact that he's kind of like he's more stupid and Super. I don't know, but it would just be funny to see like Goku mark out over him, and like Goku kind of think maybe he's still the strongest. Like Goku think that he's like the strongest they have on the tournament. I know some people might hate it, but I just think it would be kind of funny. It would be cool for Goku to kind of see the one guy who beat him in the past return. You know what I mean?
He could be like, oh, where's Monaka? I thought Monaka's the strongest. Oh no, this guy's much better than Monaka. This is Jackie Chun. So there could be that.
That would be so cool. And plus, with Killian, you have Tenshinhan. I think it'll just be like a cool moment to see everybody there. Maybe we could also get like some Yamcha shenanigans with Roshi. Remember how he was trying to undisguise him? Back in the so it'll be funny if we get like some callback to that. But
what would be really funny is, look, with Jackie Chun's introduction or reintroduction, possibly you could have the Yamcha shenanigans whereby he's trying to think to himself, I can't believe everyone believes this is Jackie Chun, and you have the kids such as Maron and all of them, and even Videl or Hercule who don't know who Jackie Chun is, or maybe they do, yeah, and then they're trying to find out who is this guy. Or what if, and this would be, oh my god, what if we find out that Mr. Satan, Hercule, was first inspired because of Jackie Chun?
I was about to say that'd be so awesome. Like if Videl doesn't remember him, but like Satan remembers him because he's a former champion. That would be so cool for them like to utilize that. Like that would be cool.
Amazing.
It would be awesome. But plus I think people just kind of okay. I know people like Roshi. I like Roshi as well. I just think that Chun, whatever you want to call him, he has a certain swagger to him, and I think it's like his swagger I think would be more appropriate for this type of setting. You know what I mean? It's a tournament, it's a fight, they're gonna be duking it out. I think he is more appropriate, and plus a lot of like the techniques that we saw from Roshi we saw through the Chun persona, so it'll be cool to see like those techniques return, like the shock wave. You have his hypnosis, you have the telepathy, you have the after image, you have all these types of techniques that he showcased. It would be cool to see them make a return with Chun in that persona. You know what I mean?
Agreed, and especially one of the techniques you spoke about, the shockwave, the supposed thundershock surprise, which is supposed to be his most potent and powerful attack, and this was only used by Jackie Chun, and I believe it was only done once. Am I wrong?
I believe it was done once. Yes.
Yeah. So just we only saw it at that time, and once, as I mentioned in our previous video, once again it is linked in the description down below. Martial arts in Dragon Ball Super, the way to close that power gap between these characters. Remember, we have Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue, who are also in the same team as Tien and Master Roshi, so there is a massive power gap, but the way they can defeat that power gap is, of course, you can use techniques such as hypnosis, such as telepathy. These things just really do close the gap. Remember, telepathy, he used it to read the mind of Nam on the first tournament. So there are so many techniques that could make a return, and once again, this isn't just Jackie Chun is returning. This is more so also the techniques that Jackie Chun made famous to us as the viewer could make a return, and this will make for a very nostalgic and an appropriately nostalgic little callback. And that's one of the main reasons why I do think Jackie Chun is going to return.
I agree with you on that.
We spoke about this off air, and I'll let you actually speak about this, but the potential reunion of Goku, Krillin, and Master Roshi, and even Ten Shinhan as a little mini reunion of the Turtle Hermit School, the students and the Master. We saw it in it was World's Strongest, Dragon Ball Z
movie 2.
Yeah, movie 2. The Master Student Kamehameha, which was a triple Kamehameha performed by Goku, Krillin, and Master Roshi as they used it. And the thing is, it was just absolutely amazing, and I just want to see it. I just want to see them back. Just imagine they replace the kanji on Krillin and Goku's gis to once again say, hey, look, and even Ten Shinhan to a degree, and say, hey, we are representing the Turtle School. How amazing would that be? What do you think about that?
That would be cool, and that'd be a very cool callback. I'm gonna go ahead and plug a video. Universe Survival Arc Expectations. Once you see the thumbnail, you'll know that I talk about Goku, Krillin, and Roshi. Now, I didn't think of Chun, but I did talk about Roshi, and it would be cool to see them because, like you just mentioned in movie 2, when they performed the triple Kamehameha, it'll be cool to see them utilize these techniques. And just to carry on with the whole technique thing,
yeah.
I think people who are really upset over the fact that Goten and Trunks aren't there, I agree with you guys. I am a little baffled at that as well. Maybe there'll be a reason why the kids aren't allowed. Who knows? We'll get to that once the arc comes. But I think you guys are really sleeping on what Roshi can do. Imagine this. You put Roshi, Krillin, Son Goku in a 3-man team. If they do teams, again, that's speculation. If they do teams, you put those 3 together. You have Roshi, who can hypnotize an opponent. You have Goku, who obviously would be the muscle. He's the power. And then you have Krillin, who has techniques like the Destructo Disc, the Kanzeon. You have stuff like that. You have the Solar Flare, the Teioken. You have moves like these where they could all work in combination. And like Dimzy was mentioning earlier, it closes the power gap, So,
regards to technique, because we have to also understand, and we do appreciate this, in terms of the characters, obviously, very, very obvious that Roshi will also provide the comedy. he would provide the comedy for the team. So
Yeah.
a lot of the funny parts are going to come from Roshi. Of course, we spoke about, and we don't really need to linger on this, but we spoke about on other videos, and I know you guys all know that if Roshi were to fight a female, he's going to be kind of baffled, very similar to Ranfan when he fought Ranfan in the first Budokai tournament, the 21st Budokai, and he was happy he never fought her because he may have lost due to her being a female. What if though? This would be really funny, but also very cool at the same time. What if the Drunken Fist returns?
Yes.
So
Definitely. And it'll be cool again to see it in the Chun persona. Because no offense to Roshi, I keep saying this, Chun has some swagger. I feel he's more appropriate for the tournament. And to see Chun bring back those techniques, I think it'll be cool. Because I think the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament, or the God Destruction tournament, whatever you would prefer to call it, I think they were really teasing the idea of bringing back and utilizing techniques. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I really do think they were teasing that. And even when you look at like Zamasu, look at all the techniques he created. And look at the Mafuba technique, you know, the Kaioken technique. It's like they really are relying on like utilizing techniques and creating techniques and bringing back techniques. You know what I mean? So yeah.
no, there is that, and with that, I'm just gonna say that Roshi is gonna be involved in the tournament, but he shouldn't be involved in the tournament. Instead, it should be Jackie Chun. We are more familiar with Jackie Chun. We saw Dr. Slump make their own little cameo, have their own little specialized episode in episode 69 with Arale and all of them, and just them having their own little plot point. But we can also get Jackie Chun, have him for a bunch of episodes, and the comedy's right there. As I said, you could have it in the fight. You could also have the interaction between Jackie Chun and Goku, as we mentioned earlier. We could have 18 think to herself, what kind of pervert is he dressing up and trying to, like, you know, what is his other motives? Is he trying to look younger by putting a wig on or something along them lines? So another thing, we spoke about this, myself and Mark from Real to Real, we spoke about how it would be quite funny at the same time, because if Roshi also were to insist for the whole cast or the ensemble, the 10 that are representing Universe 7, to dress up in suits. So imagine them all suited and booted. Yeah, they're walking around and say, hey, listen, we're going to be the one who's going to win the tournament, and we're going to win it in style. As you said, Jackie Chun has a swagger to him that, you know what, I haven't seen any other character really show as well as he did. He had the experience, and he also had that mysterious factor. He wasn't very intimidating. He was just very mysterious, and you just keep on wondering, what the hell is he gonna pull out? And as we said, his arsenal of moves and techniques is quite vast, and he has a lot to tap into. So anyway, I'll leave it as that. Make sure you check out Geeklist TV. Check out his channel, check out his videos. All the videos he spoke about, they're gonna be linked in the description down below. And you know what? If you just click on any of his videos, I'm not going to even tell you to subscribe, because you're going to tell me to subscribe. Even though I am subscribed, you're going to come back and say, yo, Dimzy, subscribe to Geeklist TV. And I'm like, I'm already subscribed, man. That's how good his videos are. That is how good his videos are. So make sure you check him out.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. And make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do you think he's going to return? Do you think Jackie Chun is going to return? What else do you think is going to return in Dragon Ball Super? Join me next week as we're going to discuss a new Will It Return? You may now exit Dimzy's domain. Thank you and goodbye.